Homosexual. There's a good word. Of or having sexual desire for those of the same sex. A homosexual. Person. Doesn't say anything about being evil or dirty. They just happen to like someone of the same sex. So what? Everybody's got to love somebody. Lesbian. Greek island home of the poetess Sappho. A homosexual woman. Doesn't say she was dirty. She was a poet. She wrote poems. How nice. Liberal. And this is a word that's thrown around by all these dinosaur conservatives. Like liberal is a dirty word. Actually, liberal means, free, generous, ample, abundant, not literal or strict, tolerant, broad-minded, favoring reform or progress. One who favors reform or progress, to be liberal. That means that basically to be liberal, mentally you're evolved. Oh, that's right. Religious people don't believe in evolution. So, I guess they're never going to evolve. This whole thing about God being and always being, God had to start somewhere to evolve to be God. He just didn't bang, all of a sudden there's God. Hey, I'm going to start creating stuff. God had to come from somewhere, whether you like it or not. We all grow. You see, trees drop leaves in the fall. There's a winter. There's a rebirth in the spring. The universe and the world around us teaches us that things grow. They evolve. They become. So if there is a God, he grew. He evolved. He became. And believe me, he's not hanging around here anymore watching the ant farm. How dull would that be? Liberty. Freedom from slavery, captivity, a particular right, freedom. Not confined. Then why is the religious community trying to confine the gay people and take away their liberty? Oh, here's a good one. Marriage. This is the whole subject. Marriage. A state of being married, a wedding, a close union. So how does two people of the same sex having a close union, an open proclamation to the world that they love each other, threatening a man and a woman having a marriage? How does anybody being married threaten anybody else being married? You would think that everybody being married would make everybody happy. To react. To act in return or reciprocally. To act in a reverse way, to go back to a former condition. To respond to a stimulus. I think it's time for gay and lesbian, bisexual and transgender people to get themselves organized. Religious people go to church every week, and their preacher sits up in front of the congregation and says, "Damn them homosexuals." And then everybody leaves church and they go out in the world and they make your life miserable. So I think every Saturday or Sunday, you people better start getting yourselves organized and take these people to task. Take them to court. Make them prove that their God exists. And if they can't prove that their God actually exists, and it's no more than their faith, which they have a right to have faith, they got to shut the F up. Because they don't live in reality. Reality. The quality or fact of being real. Person or thing that is real. in fact, actually. So, since Jesus Christ walked the planet, and I'm not denying that Jesus Christ did walk the planet, I think Jesus Christ was a smart guy. Was he the Son of God? Gee, I don't know. Maybe he had some magic mushrooms or something and came up with all these great ideas because he saw that basically the people of the time were just about monkeys out of caves, and he thought, hey, we need a little organization around here, so I'll just say, hey, I'm the Son of God, and preaches all the peace and kindness and love and understanding, and somehow, over the last 2,000 years, it got bastardized and twisted by humans or religious nuts, twisted it around, and we make all these rules, that affect other people's lives. So how is that right? How has somebody who has a religion got a right to determine how somebody else lives their life? When, in fact, most of us, and I think, if we really took a head count, of not religion, because there's a lot of, probably the majority of people in the world do believe in a religion, but if you took Christians and got them all counted up, and you got the Jews and got them all counted up, and the Muslims and the Hindus and the, on and on and on. I don't even know how many freaking religions there are. And count up the numbers, and then count up the numbers of people that don't necessarily believe, or, one way or the other in God. And I'm sure there's more people who don't believe than there are in all these little individual religions. Got it? Not the whole thing, just individual religions. Because not believing is an individual religion or belief system. Gay and lesbian people are going to be persecuted. You're the new Christians. Christians have become the people they hate the most. Jews have become the people they hate the most. They've become the new Nazis because they're, putting everybody else down according to their beliefs or their mentality. So if you're not one of them, I'm surprised that, Christians and Jews treat other people like this, because, Jesus was about love. Jesus hung around with all the dregs of the earth, supposedly, So if you people want the right to get married and the right to express yourselves openly and freely, you better start making these other people who go around talking about the invisible man all the time prove that he actually exists. And if they can't do that, then they have no right to create laws or cast votes in the name of morals. Because morals are based on your religion. We have human rights, which have nothing to do with morals. It's about humanity, humane. So get it, Get yourselves organized. Stop partying and being gay for, a little while, and, get serious. If you're serious about being gay, being lesbians, being bisexual, being transgendered, then get serious and start hitting these people where it hurts. Because you should be talking to your congressman about, when these religious people open their mouths and get themselves involved in our government, because we have a separation of church and state. They should be paying taxes on their collection plates. They should be paying taxes on the land that they're holding, these big churches are built on. So get yourselves together, get organized, get yourself a really good lawyer, and, because if it doesn't fit, they must have quit. If it isn't real, it has no appeal. Somebody with some quick little, quips, some verbiage, and shut these people down. Or, basically, we got to start locking them up, putting them in straitjackets for their hallucinations. Okay? So, I hope this helps. Have a great day. And until next time, be gay.